Hey, yo, what up? Welcome back. This is not a podcast. It's just my thoughts with Rob Markman. Busy weekend. Definitely putting that work in. Like I said, I was in LA last week. I was working out in LA, and I didn't get to tend to the channel. I didn't get to upload to the channel. I got to make some changes. Definitely motivated to turn it up. So thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for all y'all who like, who subscribe, who comment. Those of y'all who've joined the community tier membership, my monthly music club fam. Shout out to all of y'all. Appreciate all of y'all. I'm about to turn this thing up, man. You're going to see a lot more activity on this channel. Let's just say that. So, let's talk about it. Kendrick Lamar and SZA's GNX tour opened up last night, April 19th in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Listen, there will be spoilers in this video. There will be absolutely tour spoilers. I don't enjoy giving spoilers, but it's out there. It's all over the internet. And we're going to talk about it. So if you have tickets, if you want to be surprised, please, you could click out. Like, absolutely click out. I will not be mad at you. Might kill the retention of the video. It's all good. I am not mad at you if you want to click out. I respect it, but I'm just saying spoilers. All right. I definitely have my GNX tickets secured for New York. Looking forward to going to the show for sure. I may go see it in other cities. Like, I'm thinking about going to a couple of other cities and just experiencing other cities. But I'm really excited for this tour. But kicked off last night and it hit social media. It was all over my timeline. There's a lot here for sure. I'm not going to get into the whole thing. I'm not going to sit here and kind of break down the tour based off of what I saw in social media, because I got to experience it for myself before I start, hidden meanings and stuff like that. The stage, definitely some stuff looks like it carried over from the Super Bowl. I saw the stage and there seems to be the circle, the triangle, the square, kind of like the PlayStation, the game button kind of thing. And, I bet there's a lot more meaning and intention throughout the whole thing. I'm not going to get into all of it because I haven't fully digested it myself. When I went to go see Mr. Morale and Big Steppers, I saw that twice live, and it really took me, like, I saw it the first time and caught a bunch of stuff, and then it took me for the second time seeing it, like, oh, wow, like, just the little connection. So I'm not going to go there, but a couple of things that I want to talk about. First of all, it's apparent that, there's, we have this Drake versus UMG defamation lawsuit upcoming with not like us squarely in the middle of this thing. And it's apparent that none of that is deterring Kendrick creatively. And we knew that. I mean, the Super Bowl, he leaned into it. He performed Not Like Us. But he's not running from any of it, not on this tour. I didn't expect him to shy away at all. But he's really leaning into it. Some of the interstitial video, the pre-recorded video skits that serve as interludes between songs. They help the changeover. They help the wardrobe change, water breaks, etc. The interstitial video, they'll pre-record a video and they'll play it on screen, while the stage goes dark and there's a changeover. So some of the interstitial video depicts Kendrick in the deposition. And so I don't know if he's actually going to be disposed. That's part of discovery, is like the turning over the documents. We've been talking about it on this channel. The requesting a turnover of the documents. Part of that also is like deposition of certain people, key to the case. I don't know if Kendrick is being kind of summoned or called into a deposition. I'm not exactly sure, but they dramatized it for the sake of the tour. And dog, it is amazing. It's hilarious. Check this one out.
No, we're not here for that. We're here to take a deposition, and that requires you to not be on your phone.
All right, go ahead.
You said you wanted the party to die. Was that a metaphor? Or were you being serious?
I said it's a good song.
No, I understand you think it's a good song, but it's not answering my question. Were you being metaphorical, or should it be taken as a threat?
Word. So you say you wanted the party to die. Was that a metaphor, or were you being serious? And then Kendrick responds, I said it was a good song. Like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? The way they're leaning into this. Here's another one. We're going to check out another one real quick.
I'm saying, though, you just asked me, I disappeared. But then in the next question, you say, I'm addicted to attention. You can't think of your own answer from that?
Don't you think disappearing is sort of a form of attention seeking?
No. Wow, man.
You know, so that one clearly a response to, you know, social chatter, you know, especially on Twitter but just social chatter of people saying, oh, you know, it's the two of the criticisms you hear of Kendrick. Oh, he only pops out every 5 years and then he disappears. He doesn't feed the base. He doesn't blah, blah, blah. He's not like there for his fans. And then, you know, like also like, oh, he's attention seeking. He's just like going at Drake just to get attention and things like that. And only time that people pay attention to him is when there's beef. So that video is kind of playing off of those two criticisms. And then there's this one, making fun of Drake. Remember during the battle, you know, Drake was pushing Kendrick to drop a song, you know, and Chubbs, and, you know, tell that boy to drop something, and the fans just, you know, we were talking about it and just being on the clock in the battle, right? Being on the clock and, you know, tell that boy to drop and drop and all of that. So check this video out.
Keep all the dates. I don't know that maybe or I don't know.
Sunday, February 9th,
I don't keep all the dates.
of this year.
Well, I don't keep all the dates, man. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, does this ring bell? Drop, 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 drop.
Nah, this is amazing, man. So, you know, I just seeing those clips, it got me like hyped to see the tour, man. He's like leaning all the way into it. The track list made its way onto the internet as well and onto social media. I snagged this from Twitter, at GNN Tour Updates. A lot of people were just kind of reporting the track list in real time and compiling the track list. I saw a lot of accounts doing it. I grabbed this from GNN Tour Updates on Twitter. Shout out to them. And they made this graphic. Looks like there's 52 songs. I saw some people saying 51 songs. This one says 52. But we just go through it real quick. The Grand National Tour set list. It says he starts out with Whacked Out Murals, then goes into Squabble Up, King Kunta, Element, TV Off. SZA comes out for 30 for 30, Love Galore, Broken Clocks, The Weeknd. So it kind of seems like, I mean, this is a co-headlining tour, right? And so it looks like SZA and Kendrick are on at the same time, and they're swapping out. Like Kendrick does a couple of songs, they'll do a song together, and they're coming like on and off the stage and collaborating, but then each giving each other their own moment. So that's what it seems like. So Element, TV Off, and then it appears 30 for 30. I'm assuming SZA comes out and she does a couple of songs. She does Love Galore, she does Broken Clock, she does The Weeknd. Kendrick does Euphoria, he does Hey Now, he does Reincarnated, he does Humble, he does Backstreet Freestyle, he does Family Ties. I saw videos, it looks like at least last night in Minneapolis, there was a new verse on Family Ties. So that's interesting. Also interesting how he's weaving in, you know, he's not going chronologically or anything like that. Like he's weaving in new songs with some classic joints as well. So he does Family Ties, then he does Swimming Pools, then he does Mad City. And I saw this on Twitter too. I saw videos of this, but he does Mad City. But the beat is like a sample of Anita Baker's Sweet Love, which of course is a callback to the GNX album, you know, Riding Around bumping Anita Baker's Sweet Love in the tape deck. So that's kind of cool. He does All Right. He does Man at the Garden. Then it looks like SZA comes out. Scorsese, Baby Daddy. F2F, Garden, you know, Say It Like That. That's the joint with Childish. I'm assuming Childish doesn't come out. But Garden. She does Kitchen. She does Blind. She does Forgiveness, Low, Doves in the Wind, All the Stars, and then they do Love. So I saw on the video again, I think SZA does Love with Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So she does the vocals. Then we got Dodger Blue, we got Peekaboo, we got Like That, we got DNA. We got Good Credit off the Cardi album. We got Count Me Out. We got Money Trees, which is dope. I know a lot of people are excited to see him perform Money Trees. And then again, you think about, okay, Money Trees, that LA date might go up because what if he brings out J-Rock and they do it together? That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like that's always good. He does Poetic Justice. Interesting that he's doing Poetic Justice on this tour. Then it looks like SZA comes out. Diamond Boy, Shirt, Kill Bill, Snooze, Crybaby, Saturn, Good Days, Rich Baby Daddy. And okay, SZA's doing Rich Baby Daddy. Interesting. You know, that's the Drake song with her and Sexy Red. BMF, Kiss Me More. Bodies, which is the working title of the record. Like nobody kind of knows what this record is. He's performed it at the Super Bowl, right? Bodies, you know, so we see what that record is. TV Off. Did he do TV Off twice? I feel like he did TV Off. I thought I saw TV Off on here already. Yeah, TV Off was at the beginning, so according at least to this track list, TV Off is twice. Which maybe it's in two parts because, you know, TV Off is in two parts. So maybe the first time he did the first part and then the second time he did the second part, the mustard, the beat switch. That could be it. Or it could just be a mistake. And that could be the difference between some people have 51. This one has 52. But it says after Bodies, he does TV Off again. Then he does Not Like Us. He does, and then SZA comes out. Looks like they do Luther, and then they end on Gloria. And that is the set list, at least for last night. And you know, knowing Kendrick, I mean, that can change. They could see maybe something that worked. They might refine the order. They might swap a song or two out. Like, you know, this is rehearsed, or they might be good with this, or this could be a living and breathing thing. So it'll be interesting to see if this changes from city to city. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see this. I can't wait. Like I said, I got my ticket secured for New York. It's actually in New Jersey at MetLife. I got my ticket secured. I mean, the place looked packed based off of the videos yesterday. So, you know, I expect it to be packed out in every city. And we're going to see. But y'all let me know. I'm going to chill right here, man. You know, let me know if y'all going to the GNX tour. If y'all got y'all tickets, let me know what city y'all going to. Let me see what y'all looking forward to the most. And hit me in the comments, like, subscribe, do all of that. And we here, man. We're about to put in a lot of work, man. We're going to turn this thing all the way up, all right? Peace.